Today's video is going to be very interesting because I am going to tell you guys a story. The story of a guy who wished to own a time machine that was able to control every moment. The guy wished to control time and he got his hands on a time machine from somewhere. Though he got the machine, but he started losing his productivity. He lived in a belief that he could control all his lost time by making up for that using the time machine. This never happened, but the guy failed miserably throughout. He was never able to control the time in his grip, but he always lagged behind the time. At the end, he learned that time was never his to be controlled, but he could have done things according to the passage of time to minimize the losses he had now. Apparently, to many of us, this seems like an ordinary tale of being punctual and valuing time, but if you look deeply into the original theme of the story, you will see that it also tells us about the losses one experiences in case of not following the time. Time plays a very important role in our life because all of our actions are based on the time we have in hand. It is time that decides our actions and witnesses our productivity. Time has an absolute role in managing a lot of tasks. You have seen the world order, how everything over here follows time, and that's why it is perfect. Time management has a very big role in making our personalities because it defines us and tells the world about our nature. If you think I am lying, you can just look around yourself. If you have a person on your social list who is known for his organization skills and effectiveness as well as time management, you will always rely upon him because in your mind you know that he is very punctual and organized. This time management skill of his will be his defining trait. In the same way, if a person is clumsy and is known as a deadline person, there will be a different kind of vibe about that individual. Perhaps it's the magic of time that helps individuals in creating certain identities which are fixed. Managing time might be challenging at first, but then it gets easier for you and you follow the path easily. Once you start being good at time management, there is no going back. Time management is an art and being the master of this surely takes time, but with proper planning and the power to work hard, you can learn to master it in no time because it is going to change your time completely once you start following the trait of time. In this video, I am going to shed light on reasons which makes time management compulsory. You might be having questions like why is time management necessary? So this video answers that question. All you need is to sit tightly on your seat and focus on every aspect of the time management and let it unravel before you. Practical life is very different from the ideal life. You have to make a lot of compromises and have to work on various paths which might not suit you at first, but afterward turn out to be better for your life. Your practical life is full of challenges and every challenge is different, yet more difficult than the other one. You have to become very keen to understand the ways of practical life. One thing which needs to be there in your life as you grow up is discipline. Without discipline, you can never expect to make any bit of progress. Your progress is entirely dependent on the level of discipline and punctuality you have within you. There are individuals which hail from societies that hail prestige but lack any discipline in their natures. Remember, without discipline, you can never expect to attain perfection in your professional life. Discipline and the sense of discipline come directly from your self-realization, which allows you to believe that time is important and that you have to value time. In that light, you start managing every task of yours. This is what makes you attain success at the end. No doubt, today most of our life is consumed by corporate slavery and professional life. This makes it impossible for us to focus on our personal health in a way that we should be focusing on. Yet, your personal health is a matter of great concern. For a number of people, personal health doesn't count because they are those sleep deprived and food avoiding persons who value the tasks at hand before anything else. That kind of behavior is a big no. No doubt, professional life counts a lot, but health should be a priority. You can make it a priority of yours by following the golden rules of time management. When everything is managed in the fixed time routine, it becomes easier than ever to complete it in no time. Besides, it also makes you relaxed enough to eat or take a good amount of sleep. So if you are ignoring time management, you must not be ignoring it any longer for the sake of your health. Consider a situation where you have some tasks to complete but you are fully ignorant. You are keeping everything till the last moment. Now tell me, what good can you do at the last moment? Do you think the last moment can increase the quality of your work? Quantity doesn't matter. It never matters if you have completed 100 tasks on the last day as long as each of your tasks is not done nicely. This, of course, is not possible by managing everything at the 11th hour. Now I will give you an alternative situation. Consider if you were given enough time where you had to manage every task slowly and day by day. You had enough time to complete the task, and by the end, you were surely able to come up with work that spoke of quality and seemed perfect to you. That's the power of effective time management, because when the quality of your work improves, your skills get more polished, and thus your professional career finds a bright path ahead. We all want to be like the bigger sharks of the sea. Those sharks are fairly popular and run this world. And accept it or not, some of us have bought some books at some point that teaches us the art of public speaking and other traits of the powerful people around us. However, there is a huge difference between us and the great people of the world. They are the ones who value time more than any money or power. You will never see them in gatherings, but they are lone birds who value every single second of their lives, unlike all of us who prefer hangouts a lot. I am not saying that going out and prioritizing your personal life over your professional life is a bad idea. My point is to create a sense of balance between both, because it leads to building confidence, just like some of the greatest people in the world. They are the ones who know how to create the much needed boundaries between their personal and professional boundaries and are able to make use of every second of their time. When they start managing tasks in the light of time they have, it results in boosting their confidence. They know that they have finished tasks perfectly, and the perfection reflects in the confidence they have. That's why it is necessary to make time management an essential part of your life, because when every task is smoothly balanced with perfect timing, there is a different shine in your eyes and a zeal that tells the story of confidence. So next time you think of buying a book of motivation, you should first try with this little effort of time management. Time is a precious asset. All of us have learned that at some point in our lives. All of us know one thing for sure: without the power of time, we can never expect to reach anywhere. That's why it is important to value time. Learning time management should be out of your willpower, because it helps you to manage every little task of your life and makes you think about the significance of time as well. Managing time is equally important for all of us, because who doesn't want a successful life ahead filled with a perfect sense of self and disciplinary power? That's all from today's video, but you need to tell us down there in the comment section below that why do you think time management matters? Tell us about your opinions, because we want to know your thoughts on this as well. And don't forget to spare some precious time of yours to like and share this video with all your friends. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon as well, so that with a single ring you can find every new piece of positivity right in front of you.